Hey guys, so today I will be showing you how to make this Andy Warhol inspired graphic art. So I originally started with one picture and was able to create multiple layers to make the multiple colors. So the final project will look something like this. For today, I'm actually not going to be using this particular picture because it was very hard to uh, color in. So I'm going to actually be using this picture, and you can use any picture that you would want. It's helpful to use a picture that maybe is already black and white, so that way you don't have to do too many alterations. This one is a little challenging because I do have to make the background white. And when I put it in black and white, the background tends to become black because it's darker. So I will actually have to go in and crop out her so I can make the background white. So how you do that is first you would go to image and go to adjustments. And when you go to adjustments, you can change it black and white, or you can go down to desaturation, which also turns into black and white. For now, I'm just going to press desaturation, and I need to get the background white. So I'm going to take my quick selection tool and just select her. And I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be too precise because we are going to go back in with a bunch of color. And so it may clean up then. So just going in and selecting. Uh, Sometimes if that doesn't work, you're going to have to deselect the background. Like so. Okay, so then we got our image. I mean, it's roughly cut out, but it would work. So from here, you're just going to go to select, then you go to inverse, so that way you can just select the background, and you're going to make it white. So we're going to do that is we're going to take white, and we're just going to do, we're just going to, okay, Apple delete, and Option delete, and it turns the background white. So you do Apple D. And then from here, we're going to create a bunch of different layers. But first, if you want to clean up your image just a little bit, go to adjustments, and then if you go to levels, you could make your contrast a little darker so that way you can see everything. And so from here, we're going to make our different levels. So first thing I would do is create a new layer, and then you want to paint with gray. And so we're going to fill in the background with a paintbrush. And from here, you want your paintbrush to be a hard paintbrush, preferably a regular tip, and the hardness 100%. So we're going to go over here and turn it to multiply. And this allows us to color but still see some of the background. So we're going to just color in the background with gray. And you don't have to be too precise with your movements, but we want to get most of it. And for time's sake, I am not going to show you all of the different layers because it does take quite a bit of time to completely fill in. But I will show you the background layer, and then I might do some hair. So, you're going to kind of just roughly color it in. I mean, Andy Warhol isn't precise with his painting, so there is some overlap of color in some of his as well. Oops. So just gonna go in and color it in. Okay, so I know I left some spaces, but you'll go back and, color those in with gray. And then you can go ahead and add another layer and do the same thing. You're going to go back to multiply, and then you do the skin. So you're going to color in the skin. You're not going to color all of it in. And you're going to go back and do it again for each layer. So the skin, the clothes, if you want the bow different, the hair. But for time's sake, I did already go ahead and color everything in. I can show you one more layer because I've not yet done the lips. But so we go in. Okay, I'm going to do the lips really fast and just color those in. Okay, so from here, you're going to want to do your color. So we're going to start with the background, and what you're going to do is you're just going to press Command U, or on I think a PC might be Control U. But you're going to go and you're going to want to colorize this because you want pure saturation. So you're going to go all the way to saturation, and then you can go ahead and run by whatever color you want. I think I'm going to make the background kind of an orangey color. You can always go back and retweak your colors too. So you're going to do this for every single layer, except for the skin. The skin, you're not going to want to colorize it. And that's because Andy Warhol likes to make his skin a little softer. So we're just going to play around with the hue a little bit. We're going to make it a little bit saturized. And you're going to just get the color you want, and we're going to just lighten it up. So that way there's still kind of like a fleshy tone to it. Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, then you're just going to do the same for all the layers. So you're colorized, and you're going to put your saturation all the way up. And just play around with the colors, whatever colors you want, or if you don't want them as saturized, doesn't matter, it's whatever's up to you. Okay, so let's see. I'm just gonna pick different colors, just match out the tones. Okay, I'm just gonna go in. So it's kind of harder when you have the hair because it's usually darker. So just gonna kind of find just the right color. Okay. So now we kind of got our colors, and so from here, how we're gonna get that grid look that we have in this picture, we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and merge all of these layers. So we're just gonna go option, we're just gonna shift and click on all of them in order to select all of them. So we got that, and now we're going to press Control, click, and merge all the layers so it becomes one layer. And this way we can treat it as a whole picture now, and you can go to select and select all. From here you want to copy the picture, so just Apple C. And so that way when you go to create a new document, because we have to make a new document for the squares, you're gonna see that it shows the dimensions of this picture that we have right here. But for the new document, we're gonna actually want to double this, so multiply by 2. So let's see here. So 610 times 2, we're gonna make this about that, and then 915 times 2. And just leave the resolution the same because it's the original picture. So we made a new document. And so from here, since we already copied this picture in, we can just go ahead and paste it. And as you can see, we did that. So then you would just drag your picture into the corner and then hold down Option, and so that way Option Shift, and drag it across so you can become as precise as possible, and just keep doing that all the way around. And then from here we have multiple layers. And so this is where we start to get the different colors that we want for each picture. So I'm just going to go ahead and select the one that I have on the top right here. For this, you just do Apple U again. You don't have to change the saturation at all, but you can go ahead and change the color, and you could see that it will already change the color for me. So just go ahead and you're going to do that for every single, or all three, but the original one you had. Find different colors, whatever works. And there you go. So this is the finished product, so it wasn't too bad. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this was helpful, and thanks for watching.